to introduce the lecturer. Reverend Kathy Quick has been coming here probably for several months and been a very contributing part to the service and to the energy here. She started her spiritual journey in 1979 when she met Guru Swami Muktananda, and then took initiation by way of meditation, a meditation intensive. She began conducting satsangs and spiritual gatherings in her home and has continued sharing meditation and yoga for the past 30 years. She attended the Interfaith Seminary in Manhattan and has been ordained an Interfaith minister since 1990. Today she will be speaking on the self beyond name and form. Please welcome Reverend Kathy Quick.
I welcome you all with all my heart, seeing that the essence within me, the essence within you, and within all. Today I'm going to speak on the purpose of human birth, seeing who we are beyond the roles that we play. I've met many people in my life, and sooner or later, we all need to ask this one burning question. Who am I? Why was I born? What is the purpose of my life? What is my special mission? I've asked that question many times, and is there a show of hands? Has anybody else? It's a human condition. We ask this question. The tendency is that we go out and seek answers from others. We go to astrologers, we go to psychics, and we're hoping that someone will point the way. We have been given the answer 2,000 years ago. The kingdom of God is within us. Know that, and by knowing that, you will know everything there is to know. But we find it very difficult to comprehend that teaching because we can't see that. It is beyond our five senses. Yoga's answer to this question is that we are all here for one primary purpose, and that is to know that God dwells within us as us. That which we are seeking is our own self. And we look for it in various non-productive ways often. We look for it perhaps in a job, through hobbies, through even addictions. We look for that happiness. We look for that peace. And we look outside of ourselves. And hence, after years and years of seeking in such a way, oftentimes we give up. Yoga teaches, never give up. It's never too late. The time can be now. There's a story of a Lord's Club. The Lord's Club was called the Volusia County Meetup of the Lords. To be accepted into this club, you had to know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that beyond name and form, no matter how unlikely the package may look, that divinity dwelled within you as you. That was the only qualification, that you were aware that you were a child of God, no matter what. So this club chose a beautiful catering establishment to meet once a month, and they chose a day when the catering establishment was closed to the public. So they all gathered. Soon they realized that nobody was on staff. There was no valet to park the cars. There was no one to cook a meal. There was no one to keep the place tidy. There was no one to answer the phone. There was no secretary. The place was deserted. What to do? So they decided they would write on a slip of paper all the jobs, all the tasks, all the services that needed to be done so their needs could be met. So they wrote this on a slip of paper. They folded the paper. They put the paper into a glass bowl. One by one, they each picked a slip of paper. And that task, whatever was written on the slip of paper, they performed. One became a waiter, one became a cook, one became the valet, one answered the phone in the lobby, one became the president of the meeting, one became his assistant, one became the secretary and took minutes. One by one, everyone had a task. However, no one felt put upon, no one felt less than, no one felt greater than, based upon this temporary task that they were assigned, because they all knew, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that they were the Lord. They were divinity incarnate. The moral of the story is clear. This world is the Lord's club, and we're all members in good standing. But we forget. We forget who we are. We don't know who we are. And we don't know who anyone else is. We judge. The beauty of accepting this, the beauty of knowing this, is that as we go through our ordinary lives, performing our ordinary errands, meeting people along the way, when we can begin to perceive, however subtly, that whoever is waiting on me in this moment, whoever is caring for me in this moment, is a reflection of my own self. That is called in yoga the unity in the diversity. There'll always be diversity. That's the beauty. That creates this world as a beautiful tapestry. We have different colors. We have different religions. We have different cultures. It's beautiful. But instead of seeing the beauty, we see everyone as another, everyone as separate. And that creates suspicion, fear, even scarcity. Maybe you'll take something that I need. So it doesn't help us in our daily life, and it doesn't help the condition of the planet to live in this diversity. We are told, and we speak about it, how much progress the world has made. We've made so much progress, people say. Yoga says, ask yourself, have we really made so much progress? Have we made progress in the field of human understanding? There's no question that we have made progress in technology. There's no question that we've made progress in science, particularly the medical sciences. I don't doubt that, and I appreciate it. But have we made progress in human understanding? There's this talk that 2012 or the future, there's a better future coming. But it has not yet appeared. In some ways, when I listen to the news on occasion, I think the world has gotten crazier. The world seems to be getting crazier and crazier. So where's the progress? There's no progress, and there won't be any progress until it becomes a common knowledge, commonly accepted and known, that the human being is divine, and that each human being, regardless of what a nation, we are one. Yoga says that the reason that we have taken human birth is to know this, and to be above the animal kingdom. Let's look at what we have in common with animals. The four-legged animals. We're two-legged animals. But all animals, including ourselves, eat, animals eat. We drink, animals drink. Animals have to leave their den, their nest, their cave, and go out into the world and fight for survival, for food. Men would leave their cave, their den, their nest every morning, drive out into the traffic and hope they come back in the evening, fighting for their piece of the pie. Animals spend time grooming, bathing in one way or another. So do we. Animals mate. So do we. Animals have children and then look after their young. So do we. So what makes us above just being a wild beast? Yoga says the only thing that elevates us is that we have the intellect, the God-given intellect, to understand that God dwells within us as us. We have control over our destiny. We can become great human beings. We can reach the heavens. We can become a Martin Luther King and uplift millions of people. We can become a Gandhi and free a nation. It all depends upon us. We have that ability to rise, and we have that ability to go down into degradation. It's what we make of our